You might often come across a conversation pertaining to things like sadness is Shaitan's doing, or that a believer never gets sad, or even that sadness is an indication of weak or incomplete faith. Nothing, and I mean nothing, could be further from the truth. Statements like these only escalate the process of drowning for individuals who suffer from depression, anxiety, or hopelessness. Sadness is a part of what makes us human. No living soul is unfamiliar with it. Even our prophets faced multiple episodes of sadness. For example, Shaqub alayhi salam wept until he lost his vision, and even our beloved Prophet Muhammad ﷺ experienced bouts of sadness upon the loss of his wife and uncle. Hence, sadness is not a sign of weakness. There is nothing wrong with accepting and acknowledging your grief. The strength of a believer is not that he remains strong by dwelling in denial or drowning in numbness. It is that he never loses hope. If you feel yourself being chained down by your trials, or you feel stuck in your depressive thoughts and endless bouts of hopelessness, don't ever forget that Allah will never burden you with something that is beyond your capacity to deal with. Nothing remains forever, not even hardships. And those believers who hold on to hope and faith in Allah and adopt patience amidst their difficult times are then rewarded in ways human beings cannot even imagine. For those that have doubts, some of the companions of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ came to him and they said with deep stress, "O Messenger of Allah, sometimes we have these thoughts. We hate having these thoughts. We would never dare to speak of them and we just want them to go away." The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, "Know that Allah will reward you for the way that you feel, the guilt that you feel for even having that whisper, for even having that doubt is actually a sign of Iman itself, because Shaitan is always going to whisper, but the fact is that you are not allowing that whisper to turn itself into action is a sign of clear and pristine faith. Remind yourself that human responsibility is restricted. Within certain boundaries, we can only control our actions, not the outcomes. Play your role the best you can and leave the rest to Him. Ya Allah, grant us the courage not to give up, even though it may seem hopeless. May Allah ease your worries, fears, and anxiety and grant you calmness, peace, and healing. Ameen.